Okay, it is time to start thinking about Thanksgiving. Friends and family are going to be coming over soon, gathering around the dinner table, and what better way to welcome them into your home than to have some wonderful homemade bread. If you don't know how, don't worry, you can learn. So great to have June Pewitt from the Tennessee Extension Agency here, along with bread baker Tom Riley. Nice to see you both.
Thank you.
So, June, you said that y'all have been getting a lot of requests over the years to have this bread baking class, but this is the inaugural year.
It is. Every time we do classes, we ask people what they want to learn, and they always say bread baking. So this is the chance. We've got two very qualified bread bakers. Tom is even a professional bread baker. So we're excited, and it's going to be something for everybody, from the beginner to somebody that's already baking a little.
All right, Tom, let me ask you a couple of things. How
Sure.
long have you been baking bread?
I've been baking for 25 years.
Really? So is it something that you just kind of have a feel for, or can you really...
I was so excited when I was a little kid and everything. My grandfather used to own a bakery, and I said, ooh, I'd like to do that someday. So one day I just got excited about it and started doing it in the kitchen.
And next thing you know, you're a professional baker.
I'm a professional baker, 25 years.
Okay, so all the things that you have here are ones that you made in your own kitchen.
Yes, the first one's actually a white bread, and the second one's the wheat bread, and that's a pumpkin nut bread.
So when you're baking bread fresh,
Right.
like this, about how long does it typically stay fresh?
Oh, actually, they only stay for like a couple days,
Okay.
actually, because it doesn't have any preservatives in it. It takes a long time for it to...
And that, I guess, is why people are so eager to have the classes, June, because it's so much better for you.
It is. People are really interested on where their food comes from and want to start with fresh ingredients. In the class, we're even going to talk about grinding your own wheat.
Wow.
Now, Tom doesn't go that far back, but we do have a baker that does use a bread machine, and we're going to talk about that. So from the quick breads that you just quickly mix up, pour in a pan, to the yeast breads that Tom made, where you have to knead it and let it rise. So we're going to talk about all kinds of things.
The time of the year is perfect because so many of us are bringing our kids into the kitchen this time of year. Is it easy, Tom, for the elementary age children?
Oh, actually, that cinnamon roll would be probably the best thing for a kid to do. It's so easy.
Tell us about how easy it is.
I mean, all you have to do is stretch it out, roll it up with your fingers, put all the cinnamon on top of it, and then it takes about an hour.
When I think about baking with yeast, I think back to my mom making biscuits on Sunday mornings, and it was kind of a two-day affair. She'd begin on Saturday night and then put them in a cool spot on Sunday morning for the yeast to rise. Is it still that complicated if you're baking with yeast?
Nowadays, they have some preservatives in it in the flour to help it out a little bit better.
Okay, so it's not quite as entailed
Right.
as that.
And there's some quicker forms of yeast than the old-fashioned ones, too, that work a little bit faster than that. And, too, you can store these in the refrigerator. Tom said they're only fresh for a couple of days, but you can put them in the refrigerator, and they freeze really well.
That's great. Okay, so the class, your size is limited a little bit.
Yeah.
How many people can you hold?
Probably get 30 in our demonstration kitchen comfortably, and I think we've already got about 10, 12 people signed up, so its space is limited. It's $10 because you get to sample the foods, and we're going to have all kinds of recipes to give you, and you're just going to get a lot of experience.
And if people are looking to do this and then be able to give these as gifts over the holiday season, can you bake the bread in a large amount in bulk and then just put it in different little individual pans?
Yes, you
Does it work
can.
that way?
Yes.
Okay. There's a chemistry in baking, and so I didn't really know if it can work that way.
Yes, you can.
And Tom's wife happens to be a chemist, and she's going to talk to us about the secrets of baking at the class as well.
And she's
Very
actually
nice.
a chemist, so she can help you out with
So
that.
she looks over your shoulder and
Right.
sees if you're messing up.
Oh, I'll take one of those.
And it really explains why you do certain things in the process.
Yeah, because you can't deviate always
No.
in baking from what the
Exactly.
recipe calls for.
Yeah.
So mark your calendar. The class is October 21st. They would like you to register by the 17th.
If possible, so we know how many people are coming, so we know how much to buy, how much product to buy.
And that's just this upcoming Friday, so make your plans this week. You can go ahead and mail your check if you want to the Extension Agency there on Adamson Circle, or just Google them. Either way you want to do it, and give them a call.
Yeah.
They're always there, but it's 5:30 until 8 that evening. You'll get to have Tom lead you, and maybe, just maybe, he'll make those cinnamon rolls again.
I will.
You'll get to taste the cinnamon rolls.
Very good, very good. Thank you both so much.
Oh, thank you.
We are back after this.